Welcome to Love Mirror, the series in which we give you help and advice after the 7-day sneak peek series into the sex life of a stranger. This video contains disturbing content. If you've been sexually assaulted and need help, you can contact the following organizations: Sexual Violence Helpline 08088010770, Rape Crisis 08085000222. Gallup's Rape and Sexual Abuse Helpline is available from Monday to Thursday from 10 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. and Friday from 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. This is a helpline exclusively for LGBTQ+ individuals. Contact the helpline by phone on 0800 995 428 or via helpugolop.org.uk. What to know about sexual trauma? According to psychodynamic trauma-informed therapist Brenda Evans, being sexually assaulted in your teens has the potential to fundamentally transform the trajectory of your life. Responses to this abuse are complex and highly individualized depending on the circumstances, environmental conditions, survivor resilience, and the availability of specialist support services. What can happen as a result of sexual trauma? Childhood trauma is associated with post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, depression, suicidal ideation, substance misuse, eating disorders, and a fragile sense of self. Survivors may also experience a lack of sexual desire, relationship difficulties, or engage in high-risk sexual behaviors and extreme coping strategies. When a child suffers sexual abuse, sexual arousal becomes activated prematurely and can largely impact the survivor's sense of autonomy over their own body and sexual sense of self, which means they can associate sex with a range of overwhelming feelings like fear, shame, pain, confusion, revulsion, guilt, loss, anger, and/or deeply felt regret, and a longing to turn back the clock. It's hardly surprising that survivors are more vulnerable to difficulties with sexuality, intimate relationships, and trust. What is a trigger? A trigger can be anything that sparks a memory of a trauma or a part of a trauma. When you encounter a trigger, memories and thoughts associated with the trauma come back without warning. This can happen at any point throughout your life. You cannot stop the intrusive thoughts, and in response, feelings, responses, and physical reactions occur. A trigger might make you feel helpless in a state of panic, unsafe, and overwhelmed with emotion. You might feel the same things that you felt at the time of the trauma, as though you were reliving the event. The mind perceives triggers as a threat and causes a reaction like fear, panic, or agitation. The memory of the traumatic event places you right back into the experience, which causes us to feel the need to protect ourselves. When unprocessed trauma-related emotions take over someone's brain in a triggering situation, they may lose sense of logical reality. They may very briefly forget where they are, who they are with, or what is happening. This can also be called a process of flashback or emotional flashback. Emotions feel so intense and endangering to the brain, fight or flight reactions get triggered from within the traumatic memory, and someone who's flashing back may not act in line with the current situation. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe to our channel. If you are affected by anything in this video or for help, if you have ever been sexually abused, please view the video description for links to the appropriate helpline.